Welcome to a video exercise about the present simple and present progressive from the Anglophile channel. Put the verbs in brackets into the correct present tense. Anne sees Paul putting on his coat and says, "Where you go, Paul?" "Paul, I go to buy some cigarettes. You want an evening paper?" Anne, "No thanks. You are always buying cigarettes, Paul. How many you smoke a day?" Paul, "I not smoke very many, perhaps 20. Jack smoke far more than I do. He spend $10 a week on cigarettes." Anne sees Paul putting on his coat and says, "Where are you going, Paul?" Paul, "I'm going to buy some cigarettes. Do you want an evening paper?" Anne, "No thanks. You are always buying cigarettes, Paul. How many do you smoke a day?" Paul, "I don't smoke very many, perhaps 20. Jack smokes far more than I do. He spends $10 a week on cigarettes." Mary sees Peter standing in the bus stop. Mary, "Hello, Peter. What bus you wait for?" Peter, "Hello, Mary. I wait for a 9 or a 14. Mary, "You usually go to work by car, don't you?" Peter, "Yes, but the car belonged to my mother and she sometimes wants it. She used it today to take Tom to the dentist." Mary, "I usually go by car too. Jack take me because he passed my office on his way to the factory. But this week he worked in a factory in the opposite direction. So I queue like you." Peter, "Here is a 9 now. You come on it or you wait for a 14. Mary, "I think I'll take the 9. If I wait for a 14, I may be late. And if you be late at my office, everyone look at you." Mary sees Peter standing at the bus stop. Mary, "Hello, Peter. What bus are you waiting for?" Peter, "Hello, Mary. I'm waiting for a 9 or a 14. Mary, "You usually go to work by car, don't you?" Peter, "Yes, but the car belongs to my mother and she sometimes wants it. She's using it today to take Tom to the dentist." Mary, "I usually go by car too. Jack takes me because he passes my office on his way to the factory. But this week he's working in a factory in the opposite direction. So I'm queuing like you." Peter, "Here is a 9. Are you coming on it or are you waiting for a 14? Mary, "I think I will take the 9. If I wait for a 14, I may be late. And if you are late at my office, everyone looks at you." Mary and Anne wait outside a telephone box. Inside the box, a boy dial a number. Mary, "You know that boy?" Anne, "Yes, he is a friend of my brother's. He phone his girlfriend every day from this box." Mary, "Where he come from?" Anne, "He come from Japan. He's a very clever boy. He speak 4 languages. Mary, "I wonder what he speak now." Anne, "Well, his girlfriend come from Japan too. so I suppose he speaks Japanese. Mary and Ann are waiting outside a telephone box. Inside the box, a boy is dialing a number. Mary, do you know that boy? Ann, yes, he is a friend of my brother's. He phones his girlfriend every day from the box. Mary, where does he come from? Ann, he comes from Japan. He's a very clever boy. He speaks 4 languages. Mary, I wonder what he's speaking now. Ann, well, his girlfriend comes from Japan too, so I suppose he's speaking Japanese. It is 8:30. Tom and Ann have breakfast. They both open their letters. Tom, no one ever write to me. All I get is bills. You have anything interesting? Ann, I've got a letter from John. He say he come to London next week and want us to meet him for lunch. It is 8:30. Tom and Ann are having breakfast. They both are opening their letters. Tom, no one ever writes to me. All I get is bills. Do you have anything interesting? Ann, I've got a letter from John. He says he's coming to London next week and wants us to meet him for lunch.